Welcome to the stream, everybody. Ahoy there, mateys. I be your Captain Ryan, and we're gonna be playing some Godzilla on the PS5. Because there is it's Godzilla's 70th anniversary. Well, I'm 5 days late, but you know what I mean. And there's gonna be a new Japanese Godzilla movie coming out soon, which will be Godzilla -1. And so we're gonna be playing Godzilla PS4, which is a game I've played many times in the past. I actually own the PS3 version, and I loved it. It's one of my favorite licensed video games ever. But I'm a huge Godzilla fan. I'm so big of a Godzilla fan that I emit my own radiation, if you know what I mean. But anyway, we're going to be playing Godzilla PS4 on the PS5. It's the middle of the night. I'm trying not to wake anybody up. And let's get in, shall we? This will go onto YouTube later on, so it'll be interesting then. And I don't have myself connected to the internet, so... there he is, the big old G-Man himself. I love that. Love the Godzilla theme. Godzilla PS5. I'm very excited to play this. I've been meaning to play this for a long time, and I'm finally happy that I get to play this. I'm gonna say continue, not start from the beginning, because I have like a huge bunch of stuff that I've unlocked. When you first play the game, you need to make sure you unlock everything. So I'll start off with a tutorial, then I'll play this part, and then I'll play at least the defend mode as probably Kiryu or Mothra. We'll see what happens. And invade as perhaps maybe American Godzilla. Hopefully we can run into all these amazing Godzilla monsters as we go along. So that way I can just go nuts with showing off all this cool Godzilla stuff. I'm very enthusiastic about this. Like, well, when I upload this to YouTube, I'm gonna make sure that I edit stuff in. But when I edit stuff in, I'm gonna show you what a Godzilla nerd I am. So when this gets uploaded to YouTube, you're gonna see, boom, an image of my Godzilla toy collection and Godzilla movie collection. And you can see I have no shame with it. None. Alright, let's play Godo's Destruction now. Alright, start with the tutorial. It recreates the events from the first movie. I also have the voice volume in Japanese. I have the voice setting to Japanese, and it's admittedly a little quiet, but I did that for a good reason, because this can get irritating after a while when you have to listen to it. So it's always better to just switch to Japanese and lower the voice volume. Many people say that this game is a terrible game, but you know what? I love this game because it's like a Godzilla movie simulator. That's pretty much the point of what this is. It's not a fight. Many people were disappointed because they thought this was a fighting game, like the Godzilla games that came out before. But the thing is, it's not a fighting game. It's a movie simulator. A Godzilla movie simulator. Or you could also think of it as a big old destruction game like Rampage. And that's why I love it so much. Alright. Thrust forward. While I love the iconic Godzilla theme, I don't like how it starts over when it starts getting good. Because that's what it does in this one. It's the King Ghidorah edition. And this Godzilla design is my favorite one. Bio Goji. Or Gedo Goji is also known as. I mean, look at it. That's Bio Goji. Or Gedo Goji. Probably more Bio Goji. Yeah. All right, I got this. Burn it all down. Yeah. I'm Godzilla. All right. Now we gotta do it just like in the movie. Just have Godzilla bite it. Just like in the movie. I just wanted to be true to the first movie. Where he runs to the statue and they go, "This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a movie." All right, now that we played through the tutorial, let's play the game for real. Godzilla. Godzilla. All right. So this is one of the big things that people hate about this game, is the fact that you got to destroy generators in every level. But you know, the thing is, you don't just destroy the generators. You're also supposed to destroy the buildings too. And as you destroy more of the buildings, the bigger you get. So in a way, it's like an arcade game. It's an arcade Godzilla movie simulator. Arcade style. Actually, now that I think about it. All right. Real quick, I just realized that we need to, I think for the sake of this, we should probably switch to English. Or I could keep it in Japanese. Nah, I'll keep it in Japanese. It just feels more authentic with the Japanese voices. The Japanese voices are a lot quieter, which is why I strongly recommend you switch to Japanese. If you think the voice acting is too annoying. Masaka! There's the Japanese Prime Minister. G energy, Godzilla's favorite food, which is basically just nuclear radiation. So these generators are like nuclear power plants, kind of. That's why they have so many of them. They want Godzilla to feed off of that. And if you've seen the Heisei Godzilla movies, you know he gets bigger. The one thing I should point out is that the Godzilla movie series is divided into 5 eras right now, as of currently. There is the Showa era, which started with the first serious one, and then got silly along the way. And there's the Heisei era, which is my favorite one, and that's what this Godzilla is based on. My favorite era of the Japanese Godzilla, I mean. There's the Millennium era, which is an experimental what-if scenario type of era. So every movie is just like a what-if scenario. Like, what if Godzilla was a ghost? Or what if he had purple spikes? What if he got sucked into a black hole? Or what if he was a cyborg? And all that kind of crazy stuff. Ray was kind of the same thing. But of course it had -1, which was a remake of the first movie. But with more grounded humans, I mean. Shin Godzilla was like, let's turn Godzilla into an H.P. Lovecraft creature. The anime trilogy was Godzilla taking over the world. Though I will say Godzilla's design in that movie, he looked like a naked fat old man. Just wanted to point that out. I mean, out of all the Godzilla designs, I think this one is the peak. The first one is my favorite in terms of an evil Godzilla design. This one's my favorite in terms of the animalistic anti-hero Godzilla. And the American movies, which is the Monsterverse, that's probably my favorite heroic take on Godzilla. The first time Godzilla was actually heroic, let's just say his design looked like a overinflated Kermit. That's what he looked like in the 70s movies and the 60s movies. Just an overinflated Kermit. Millennium Godzilla looks kind of like well, his face resembles a rat, but the purple spikes look so extreme and kind of cool. But that also brings me to the other designs of the Millennium era. GMK Godzilla had a cool design where he basically had white pupils and he was like a ghost of World War II soldiers. There's Kiryu Goji, which had a face that resembled a wolf. His face looked like a wolf. I actually based my Godzilla costume at G-Fest on it. Like one time I went to G-Fest as a kid, and I had my mother make a Godzilla costume for me. I will say that if I ever did that again, I would want to make like one based on, like, say, the Man in the Suit, which is a very interesting take on Godzilla. It was made by a fan, so basically it's like, what if the Godzilla suit actor was became what if the Godzilla suit actor basically turned into a real life Shin Godzilla? It's really cool. While I was talking about all the Godzilla stuff, I was basically taking on this one level, trying to complete this level.
吸収した純度の高いエネルギーが成長を促進しているのでは。やはり餌場を求めての上陸と考えられそうです。なんてやつ。けれど60年間の上はこの程度で癒されるとは思えません。ゴジラは何かを感じ取っているようです。次の餌場を探しているのでしょうか。未曾有の危機。国民の動揺により政権交代とならなければいいのですが、今の政界に私以上に厳しい判断ができる者が他にいるとは。
All right, 54 meters. All right, so let's see here. Do I fight the smog monster or do I fight Mechagodzilla? Well, later down the road, we'll fight Super Mechagodzilla, so I'll say I'll fight Hedorah, aka the smog monster. I'll say that with the smog monster, it's based on the smog monster is a creature that was made from pollution. But to me, I think it's funnier to think of the idea that he's a giant turd. Like he's a giant monster made out of poop. Because he looks like poop. He looks like the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen. How old am I? I'm very mature for my age. There you go. I want to take my time with this. You know, enjoy this as much as I can. Because it's cool to be Godzilla and just destroy stuff. If there's any YouTuber out there that describes what I think about this game, it would be Monster Island Buddies. If you know that YouTuber, he's funny. He's hilarious. Yes, I have reached Zone 7, but I won't get to your generator yet. I want to destroy the city first. Ah, Hedorah is coming. You know, funny thing is that in the Godzilla merchandise line, Hedorah is actually a girl in that one. What is Godzilla Land, you may ask? Well, Godzilla Land is basically like basically this cute chibi-fied version of Godzilla. Kind of like Hello Kitty, but with Godzilla. It's kind of cute. I hope I run into all the classics later on down this stream. Like Anguirus, Rodan, Mothra. We already saw Mechagodzilla in there, but we'll get to him later. And King Ghidorah. See? There's Hedorah. He looks like the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen. Sure looks shitty. I'm sorry, I'm done with the poop jokes. Or am I? Okay, the fight system this is the reason why I say that this is not a fighting game. Because the way you fight these monsters, it's very similar to how a fight in a Godzilla movie would play out. Like they hit you, you hit them, etc., etc. Like, let's drop the idea that this is a fighting game and just take this in more as just a Godzilla movie simulator. Because that's what this pretty much is. I mean, after all, you actually need to destroy the buildings in order to be good at the final bosses. You need to destroy as much of the city as possible. So that's pretty much more like Rampage levels. It's basically a Godzilla movie simulator or like a destruction game like Rampage. In that regard. Don't destroy it yet. Don't destroy it yet. There you go. So, going back to the PS3 thing. I had this for the PS3 when I was a kid. But I gave my PS3 to Brock. Not when I was a kid, when I was like a young man. I gave my PS3 to Brock when I had to move. Which you all know Brock is my co-host. Hopefully some of you should. I see those tanks and I want to get them. There we go. All in one swipe. There we go. Completed the level. All right, 58 meters. That's pretty good. Ah, I gotta fight Batra now. Okay. Fight Batra it is. Screeyunk. You know, going back to Godzilla designs, I will say -1 does have a good design, but if I were to make, but I think this design is a lot better. I personally thought -1's design, well, -1 does have a good design. Its spikes are too small, or spikes are too big, head is too small, and tail is just too short. I prefer the proportions on this guy a lot more. Smaller spikes, bigger head, longer tail. Just looks a lot better. Ooh, an interesting thing as well is that I don't really talk about this, but I got a girlfriend recently, and we actually have been watching the Godzilla Heisei series together as dates. So you know at some point I gotta marry her. I won't reveal her name though, just to protect her. That's why I won't reveal it. I know there's gonna be creeps that are gonna try to go after her, and just to protect her, I won't reveal it. Reveal her. I was trying to grab it, but it didn't work. Ooh, nice. That tower went out when I wasn't even near it. Just bring the whole house down like a Michael Jackson music video. Like, you know that black or white Michael Jackson music video where he like where he basically like starts dancing and breaking cars in an alleyway, and then he starts screaming, he starts yelling, and then everything like everything explodes. It's like that. Pretty epic. Yeah! Like Michael Jackson. Shimon! All right. Good. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh, nice. I have to kill Mothra's evil brother before I actually have to kill her. Well, eventually. Gotcha. Come here. Just bit him in his crotch. Why is the army attacking me? They should attack the bad monster. Well, I mean, I'm bad too, but he's more bad. He's evil. I'm more neutral. Gotta get that crane, because that crane is easy to miss. And yes, I'm aware about that generator. I'll come back to it. You roar when the force field goes up and it doesn't do anything to you. Alright, and boom. Kaboom. There you go. Complete. And watch it sink. Fits perfectly in a Godzilla movie. If I actually had to list off my top 10 favorite Godzilla movies, it would probably be the first one, the entire Heisei series. Yes, I'm serious. -1 and GMK. Anything else, it would be like the Kiryu Saga, the King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong in the Monsterverse. Final Wars, that's a good one. Raids again is a bit of an underrated one. That's the one where Godzilla fights Anguirus. The first time Godzilla ever fought another monster. It was the second movie in the entire franchise. You're trying to use feelings to get to him. He doesn't care about your feelings. He's an animal that will never forgive you for what happened to him. Ooh, we got a mystery one. But I want to fight Anguirus too. I don't know. This one. Hopefully it's Jet Jaguar. Because Jet Jaguar is the only character I haven't unlocked. It would be nice to unlock Jet Jaguar. Anguirus is my buddy, so I'm not gonna fight him. Anguirus is Godzilla's best friend. Boom! Burn the whole... blow the whole place down. Gotta get that little staircase too. Boom. Yeah! He brought the whole house down with him. I also have the 180 turn. See? Makes turning around a lot faster. Did you hear that guy scream? Wow. That's intense. Look at that view. Look at that camera angle. So intense. I was really hoping Jet Jaguar would pop up, but he's not. Because I really gotta unlock Jet Jaguar at some point. Alright, we gotta do that famous camera shot from the first Godzilla movie. Right here. Yeah! It seems I'm missing something. Or no, I'm not. Alright, 100% destruction rate. Let's go. This is it, Tokyo. Your downfall. You know, something very interesting is that if gamers were charged for their war crimes, I can tell you this game would give me the death penalty. I'm basically Oppenheimer because I play this. I mean, after all, nuclear allegory. Because again, you can't get through his feelings like a dirty liberal. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Batra Adult or Space Godzilla? Batra Adult. I mean, Batra's basically just the evil Mothra. So it's weird that we're fighting Batra, but not Mothra. I was hoping we could run into Anguirus, Rodan, Mothra, Gigan, and King Ghidorah. But no, we're running into the characters that are not so interesting. Well, I mean, they're kind of interesting, but definitely not as interesting. Bring it all down! Oh! Man, Godzilla's, your singing is pretty good. Boom. Look at it all go. Batra. It's a good thing I plan to play through this at least three times for this stream. I mean, just because I'm not running into a lot of interesting ones. There you go. I'm gonna give you a hickey. Boom. Yeah, lick my tail. All right, time to take on this Eiffel Tower. Or maybe it's the Tokyo Tower or something like that. I don't know. I've been to Japan before, actually. One day I'd like to go back. Let me see what happens if I just walk into it. Yep, that's what happens. Alright, let's break this bridge. You know, if I could just have the camera down to, like, this angle. Wow, that's actually kind of scary. Imagine trying to run away from something like that, something that big. This could make for a very scary level in a video game. Well, not this video game, but another Godzilla game. I wonder if Mr. Shindo is in one of these buildings. Whoa! Godzilla really needs to be like in opera or something like that. I mean, his singing is good. All right, there's Mr. Shindo's building. And he's dead. I guess this would actually be a lot more appropriate. Because the window's right here. Watching these buildings break is kind of like dominoes. It's so satisfying. Those tiny little bridges will get to you. No chicken nuggets. Never were, dude. Never were. 84. Mecha King Ghidorah or Gigan? Mecha King Ghidorah or Gigan? You know what? Gigan! Let's fight Gigan. Best way I could describe Gigan is that, picture Linkin Park as a giant monster. That's how cool Gigan is. I'll play King of Kaiju mode with Godzilla 2014, but I'll play this again as like Mothra and Mechagodzilla. I'm destroying the city as Godzilla, and I'm basically trying to protect it as Mothra and Mechagodzilla. Seems fitting. Seems fair. There we go. Ah, poor guys. You never stood a chance against Godzilla. Boom. Gojira.
正体不明の反応を確認。何か来ます。推定到達時間は60秒です。統治下機能停止しました。ゴジラジェネレーターに接近。ジェネレーター出力低下。ジェネレーター機能停止。当エリアのジェネレーターは残り1機です。第3部隊攻撃を開始してください。統治下機能停止しました。正体不明の反応。
Oh, Gigan's arrived. Why wasn't that destroyed?
ガイガンです。
There's Gigan. There you go. There he is. We can beat him. Just like Final Wars, we gotta blow his head off. Boom. Boom. Got him. All right. Boom. All right, the army's coming in. All right, how about you aim for Gigan this time? Not me. I mean, I'm already bad enough as it is, but you really should focus on Gigan. All right, now back to me being the main threat. All right, all of this is almost destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, no shit, I'm on the rampage. There we go. Destroyed. Destroyer. Alright. A mystery one. Probably gonna be the Super X. Because it's always the Super X with these levels. This is kind of like the final level. This next one is the final level. Super X and Super X2. Yeah, in the hard mode, you fight the Super X 1, 2, and 3. Alright, I'm at 95 meters. Once I reach 100, that's pretty much when I'm nearing the end. And look at how big I am, too. I cover a lot of ground now. Boom! That's the Godzilla Hotel. Rest in peace. Boom! Boom. Boom. There we go. Die, Super X. There's the Super X2. Can't shoot my atomic breath at that one because, well, reason why is because, well, it reflects back. That's what happened in one of the movies. Alright, where's the Super X2? There it is. See, don't attack it when its shield opens like that. I'm soon about to reach 100 at some point. Hopefully very soon. I really should cover my mouth when I'm coughing. I'm not sick, I just have a cough. Oh, see, he opened it up. There you go. Man, I've completely eradicated this side of the city. There you go. Have I reached it? No, not yet. Alright. Soon I'm about to reach 100 right now. Oh, not yet. Now. No? Okay. Alright, this next building will be the one. There we go, 100 meters. Now I'm as big as Heisei Godzilla, even though this is Heisei Godzilla. Very underlooked detail about the Heisei series, but as the series progressed, Godzilla got bigger and bigger due to nuclear absorption. Oh, they're still not. What else is left? Oh, those buildings right over there. No worries, I got you. There we go. This is about to get intense. What do you mean last few data? I 100%ed every bit of data. There he is! There he is! I was looking for him. King Ghidorah, the arch nemesis. And soon we're gonna have Super Mechagodzilla. We didn't get Mothra in this one, but we did get Batra. I guess I'll play as Mothra for the next one. I'll play as Mothra next, and then Kiryu. And then American Godzilla. I'm not above playing the game more than once. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let me see here. Let me see if I can exit and then re-enter. I pushed it by accident by banging it on the desk. Alright, back to you, the Prime Minister. It's random. The monster lineup is random each time. Cut to the chase already. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with her on this one. Hey.
一国の総理大臣が知らない人造怪獣開発とは恐れ入りました。面白い。人類の本気を見せてあげましょう。生存競争ですね。一刻も早く完成させなければ。当エリアのジェネレーターには緊急停止機能が備わっています。再稼働までに国民へ負担をかけることが懸念されますが、これ以上ゴジラの成長を食い止めるためには仕方ありません。ジェネレーター、緊急停止シーケンスに入ります。停止完了までにかかる時間は180秒。G フォース総員、緊急停止までの時間稼ぎお願いします。5.5出撃。
Boom. Okay. One fell swoop. Go Tango, huh? From Final Wars. But it also debuted in its own movie called Atragon. There it is, the Gotengo. Looking like how it did in Final Wars. In that one, Godzilla had like eyes like mine. Except they were red. When I say eyes like mine, I mean like caved in eyes. Though at certain times it looked like he had like shadow over his eyes under certain lighting. I've got like dark circles around my eyes. Boom. Alright, where's King Ghidorah? He's supposed to arrive here. Where's my archenemy? There you go. Get that guy out of here. Ah, shit. There he is. There's King Ghidorah. Where is he? There he is. King Ghidorah. Come here, buddy. Arch villain. All right, I got him. Boom. Boom. Bam. I defeated him. That's right, Go Tango. I can beat you. Are you really gonna go through the building? Yep. Oh, I got it. You can't. You can't stop him. Rodan too. Nice. I probably should have fought Anguirus in the last one. Rodan, huh? Boom! Oh, you're good. All right. It's gonna be like Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2. Click. Better get this before the time runs out. Oh, Rodan's caught in the middle. Oh, we pinned Rodan. Boom. 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 There you go. I can get him. Just pin him. Pin him. Don't let him hit at you. Tail whip him every chance you get. Because the tail whip is like a long range attack. When you don't have your atomic breath on stand. Boom. 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 Smack him right in the face. Or no, just do that. Yeah, that works too. Yeah, sure. Alright, here's the end credits, but it's not over yet. So let's skip that. And we get Burning Godzilla. Because you have to reach 100 meters in order to unlock this. This is like the real final boss of the game.
不安定化したものと推測されます。このまま上昇を続けると G エナジー爆発は免れません。この爆発は大気圏まで影響を及ぼし、地球規模の大災害を引き起こします。また爆発の際にゴジラより放出される高濃度の G エナジーは世界中にまき散らされ、計り知れないほどの影響を人体や自然界に与えると思われます。
何としても爆発だけは阻止しなければならないということね。でもどうすれば。
冷却するというのは。
冷却？
Yeah. Gotta cool him down. He's got some massive heartburn, so we gotta cool him down. That way the explosion doesn't kill everyone.
確かに理にかなっておりますが、翔さんは
少なくとも試す価値はあると思います。問題は今までの戦闘で主要な兵器を発損し、本来のパフォーマンスを発揮できるか未知数であること。またゴジラを凍結させられたとしても、その後どうするか。
少々の無理は承知の上です。今は爆発を止めることに専念しましょう。災害レベル最大を閣議決定します。もはや全人類の危機。
わかりました。 G フォース全部隊へ通達。
今できる最善の手は打った。あとは運を天に任せるのみ。
冷凍兵器使用制限解除。ゴジラを冷却し、熱性エネルギーを減少させます。
Alright, here we go.
スーパー X3 出撃。第一部隊攻撃を開始してください。スーパー X3 30秒後に到達します。第二部隊攻撃を開始してください。
Boom! Kapow! Kapow! Blow up all the nearby things so that way I don't keep freezing to death or keep freezing up. I can't speak. English is hard, okay? There we go. Get rid of all these guys. Go. Another kaiju signal. What did humanity do to deserve this? Well, a lot. There we go. Managed to hit the Super X before he appeared. And behold, American Godzilla. He's sort of like the secret final boss, but I kept spoiling it during the process. You can actually play as him in the PS3 version.
ゴジラがもう一体。第9部隊攻撃を開始してください。
Just keep whipping him. Boom.
スーパー X3 機能低下。
Boom. Just keep whipping him in the face. Boom. Boom. There you go. Boom.
スーパー X3 開花。
Boom. There you go. Smack him in the face. Smack him in the face. And you're done. He's pretty easy once you figure out a strategy. Certain pattern to your fight. Or to fighting him. You gotta use your tail, fire breath. Tail, fire breath.
G フォース全部隊配置完了しています。
時間が惜しいわ。攻撃開始。
全部隊攻撃開始。ゴジラの体温低下効いています。
よし、このまま攻撃の手を緩めないで。
Well, you know, we froze him.
ゴジラの凍結を確認。この状態を保つ限り爆発を起こすことはありません。
最悪の状況は回避できましたね。あとはゴジラに巨大な冷凍庫を用意してあげるだけです。
Hey, it's Kiryu.
桐生、北極海へ到達しました。ゴジラの温度。
I'm guessing. All right, so I will play this as Mothra next.
海底のポイントに向け降下します。
対ゴジラ兵器としての仕事を全うしたい。
ゴジラおよび桐生、海中を降下中。ゴジラの生体反応感知できなくなりました。総理、ミッション完了です。
私は問題の先送りをしました。見えないところに押し合ってなかったことにした。60年分の人類のカルマを氷漬けにし海に投棄したに過ぎません。
それでも私は総理に感謝します。人類の歴史なんてそんなものでしょう。
ありがとう。その言葉、救われます。
それに総理にはまだまだやることがありますから。
G エナジーがなく安全、しかも文明的な社会への復興か。ゴジラ以上の難題かもしれません。
Alright, so that concludes the Godzilla run, but again, I'm planning to play as Mothra second time. Alright. Let's play again, but this time, we will defend the city as Mothra. because we didn't get to see Mothra in that run. And there's Mothra's evil brother, Batra. There we go. The queen of the monsters has arrived. I have no idea how to play as Mothra, but I'll figure it out. Well, Mothra's pretty easy to figure out. There you go. Lasers. There you go, we defeated Mothra's evil brother. But there's still more, obviously. So yeah, with characters like Mothra and Mechagodzilla and Mecha King Ghidorah, you have to defend the city. So that's pretty interesting. I already fought Hedorah, so let's fight the original Mechagodzilla. Hopefully he's not too big. He actually looks a lot bigger than he needs to be. Oh yeah, he's a lot bigger than he needs to be. That's not fair. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. With Mechagodzilla at that height, I'm definitely gonna die. Because you always start at 50 meters tall. Yep, I'm dead. Poor Mothra. Please tell me you're smaller. He does look smaller, so it's, I think, okay. The interesting thing about Mechagodzilla is that the AI for Mechagodzilla is usually pretty good, but playing as Mechagodzilla is kind of shit. Well, this one at least. Oh, he's got the shield on. I want to be near him. Wait for the shield to wear off, and then now. Fun fact about Mothra is that before she became a mainstay of the Godzilla series, she originated in her own movie. And then in Godzilla vs. Mothra, the 1992 version, he managed to break free from the Godzilla series and produce an entire trilogy of Mothra movies. I will say the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy, it's cool that Mothra got a trilogy, but I'm not a fan of it. It's just that for me, it's just a little too kiddie, you know? A little too childish, a little too lighthearted. It's marketed more towards small children. Personally, I would prefer if they were a lot more darker, like the Heisei Godzilla series, or even the Gamera series, which came out at the same time. Alright, so now that we fought Mechagodzilla, let's go fight Anguirus. We didn't get to see Anguirus during this time, so let's fight him. We did see Space Godzilla, but we didn't actually didn't fight him. So maybe if we find Space Godzilla, we'll fight him. Or Destroyer, or Biolante or something. Mothra desu. Alright. Come here, Anguirus. The Queen of the Monsters versus the trust advisor to Godzilla. Like if Godzilla's the king, Mothra's the queen, this guy is the right-hand man, the advisor. Don't you hurt the innocent people, Anguirus. Oh, poor Anguirus. Alright, let's see who else is next. Ooh, there's Destroyer. We already fought Rodan, so let's fight Destroyer. That's how you gotta say it. You gotta say like Destroyer. Or Destroyer. Yeah, exactly like that. Destroyer. Destroyer. You gotta shout it whenever you say it, because it makes it sound more epic. And well, that's how it's pronounced. This guy is basically the devil in Godzilla in kaiju form. And Mothra is kind of like a guardian of the universe. So it's like Mothra, the angel, is fighting the devil. Oh, I'm gonna die. He is way too big for me to fight him. But this does get me thinking. One of the original ideas for the Heisei Godzilla series was Bagan. A monster named Bagan. Or Bagan or something like that. Godzilla and Mothra were originally going to fight him at one point, but at many different points in the Godzilla series, in the Heisei series, but he kept getting cut each time. Or Bagan. Or Bagan. Always a bridesmaid, but never a bride. Can I really beat Destroyer like this? Ooh, can I really do it? I did it! I actually did it. That's so cool. Alright, now we're gonna fight Rodan the second time. But this makes more sense because, you know, well, Rodan is Godzilla's friend. Well, not really, because Mothra and Rodan are friends too. I am ripping him up. Man, Mothra is OP. At least when you get her big enough, I mean. King Ghidorah or Gigan? I already fought Gigan. And King Ghidorah. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a kaiju by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are it. Gigan. It would have been somewhat appropriate to fight King Ghidorah because Mothra and King Ghidorah, their races have been fighting each other since the dawn of time. Mothra is part of a species called the Divine Moths. King Ghidorah is part of the Ghidorah species. And yeah, they have been fighting each other since the dawn of time. According to the Rebirth of Mothra lore. Man, Mothra, you're not doing so good against Gigan. You did well against Destroyer, but I guess Gigan's too fast for you. I will say, though, that if the Godzilla monsters had voices, Gigan would definitely sound like Starscream. Steve Bloom's Starscream, to be exact. Or maybe even Baver Starscream. Lord King Ghidorah. Master King Ghidorah. The quarantine. I am so relieved to hear you have returned. Oh, he looks like he's gonna be 100 feet tall too.
もう一体現れました。モスラです。G フォース、各部
Oh, thank you. He's not as big. Good.
第一部隊、攻撃を開始してください。
Ooh, 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 I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing. Her pollen attack. That's like her final attack in Tokyo SOS. That's the move she used she used before she died. But she basically had to get rid of she basically got rid of all the scales on her wings, which then caused her to slowly lose her ability to fly. Alright, take that, King Ghidorah.
キングギドラ、沈黙しました。
Space Godzilla. Alright, let's fight Space Godzilla.
怪獣、現れました。スペースゴジラです。
Space Godzilla.
もう一体現れました。モスラです。総員、対応する攻撃フェーズへ移行してください。 第一部隊、攻撃を開始してください。
This should have happened in Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. Mothra should have helped Godzilla in the fight. After all, Mothra did play a role in why Space Godzilla was created in the first place. If you know, you know. Got him.
スペースゴジラ、沈黙しました。
Ooh, we're gonna fight American Godzilla now.
覚悟のない者にこの役は務まるはずがあります。
Alright, so if any of you know something interesting about Mothra and Godzilla in the American lore, well, in the Japanese Godzilla movies, Godzilla and Mothra have always had a love-hate relationship.
もう一体現れました。
But in the American movies, they're straight up lovers.
G フォース、
Like straight up.
作戦開始してください。
Straight up lovers. Kind of reminds me of my relationship with my girlfriend currently.
ジェネレーター、出力。
Except, you know, no punching. There we go. Pin him, pin him, pin him.
攻撃を開始してください。ゴジラ生体反応低下。
Got him.
ゴジラ沈黙しました。
Mothra looks so adorable. And now, hey, say Godzilla.
エリア内に反応。ゴジラです。もう一体現れました。モスラです。総員、対応する攻撃フェーズへ移行してください。
Pin him, pin him. Alright, next is Burning Godzilla. Because Burning Godzilla is always the final boss, if you're not playing as him. Well, not this one, but I mean like post-credit final boss. The real final boss.
ゴジラに異変。冷凍兵器使用制限解除。ゴジラを冷却し、熱性エネルギーを減少させます。第一部隊、攻撃を開始してください。第二部隊、攻撃を開始してください。
There we go. Got him trapped.
沈黙しました。
No real music, huh? That was somber. Nice. Got a gold star from that. All right. All right, so there's also the invade mode, which I've done as some of these characters. But you know what? I've already been through the game already as Godzilla, so I don't think we needed to go through that. And we've done this, so that's pretty cool. Let's try King of Kaiju mode, finally. I'm gonna do this as Violante? Nah. 2014 Godzilla, aka American Godzilla. Yeah. That sounds good. Nah, I'll play as Violante because we haven't seen her yet. We didn't see her through the entire game. Because Violante is only on a very specific level. Alright. Yeah, Violante. Violante is overpowered. There you go. Spit acid on him. There you go. What's the next one? Mechagodzilla? In my territory? Better wait a minute. Better hold the phone. Better mind your manners. Better change your tone. Don't you threaten me, son. You got a lot of gall. We're gonna do things my way, or we won't do things at all. Oh, Rodan. You can tell that from this entire game that this game is heavily influenced by the Heisei franchise, Heisei series of Godzilla movies. And probably maybe that's why I like it so much. My favorite era of Godzilla movies. There we go. Hold them in place. Violente doesn't even need to move. She's that overpowered. Another Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla Mark II. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there's Destroyer. Destroyer, I mean. 'Cause that's how you say it. Yeah, just whip him like a madman. Oh, Super Mecha Godzilla. There he is. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's amazing. Acid. Acid pollen. There you go. All right. We played a good amount of Godzilla for the PS5 for the 70th anniversary. I got to play as Godzilla, as Mothra, and Biollante. I didn't really play as Mechagodzilla like I said, but you know what? If I played as Mechagodzilla again, Mechagodzilla would just play out the same way as I played out with Mothra. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. Mechagodzilla. Not just any Mechagodzilla, Kiryu. I played a Super Mechagodzilla 4 or second Super Mechagodzilla. I'll play as Kiryu this time. There you go. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Kiryu. AKA Mechagodzilla 3. Alright, so we have played through this plenty for enough for one day. So that is all for this stream, everybody. If ye lads enjoyed it, follow the Twitch channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and become part of the Pirates crew. And I'll see you mateys next time for my next video. Yarr.